I know this isn't a regular video that I make, but it is on my second channel and I do need to address something quite important. I uploaded a video about 6 hours ago to my main channel, Cycling Tracking Miles, which currently has about 3,000 subscribers, and I pre-named Invest 93L, calling it Tropical Storm Bill. Now, this was, of course, in no way my intention. I have been actually, by my own admission, getting quite close to pre-naming some storms recently. Personally, I don't have a problem with pre-naming, and I will explain why not later. But this is probably the most major event because I have actually pre-named the video and misled about 400 viewers at the time of recording, so I sincerely apologise for that. I also understand that the National Hurricane Centre has been having problems on its website, and I've just uploaded a video with them confusing Invest 92L with 93L, which was fixed about 5 minutes later. This is quite a rare glitch. In fact, I've never seen the National Hurricane Centre do that, but I can promise you, when I checked this morning to see if Tropical Storm Bill was named at 7 a.m. my time, it was on the National Hurricane Centre thing. So I'm really not sure what's going on at this time. But whatever it is, I take full responsibility for the mistake that I have made. And I'm in no way blaming the National Hurricane Centre for this. It could actually be something that's slightly more sinister, but again, I'm not pointing any fingers at this stage. So, as you'll see here, Tropical Storm Bill forms off the Carolinas. That was a pre-name by me. I interpreted the data that I saw as it being Tropical Storm Bill, and by my own estimates, it was a tropical storm at that stage. So I made the update. I didn't check any other sources, such as Force 13, which are unofficial, and some other more unofficial sources like Tropical Tidbits. I was just really eager to make the update. I didn't have much time. I have exams on today, so I was really time constrained. But I really only check one source. Now, this is another issue that I need to bring up. When you are making a video, make sure to use multiple sources because it is very important that you get all the information. The second part of this video is why I actually don't mind pre-naming. Now, pre-naming itself, pre-naming a storm like this, Tropical Storm Bill forms of the Carolinas, when it was actually Invest 93L, or actually Tropical Depression 2 at this stage, that's totally wrong and I'll never stand for that at all. Also, pre-naming in titles, in thumbnails as well, is very bad, but titles and descriptions I don't really have a problem with. Considering the vast majority of YouTube search terms actually comes from the storm's name itself, like the majority of my viewers in the past week have been from searching Tropical Storm Bill, I don't have a problem with it because this allows the videos to be reached, to be seen by more people, and gives the audience a little bit more of a choice as well. Then again, pre-naming and clickbaiting are together quite a bad combination. So why do I not mind it? It's because it gets the word out to people that this could become a tropical storm with the name. Pre-naming in the middle of the season, where the models tend to have a good grasp on what storms are going to form, is probably less risky than pre-naming in this case, because a lot of weather YouTubers, and myself included, have been pre-naming Invest 92L as Tropical Storm Bill, but it's actually going to come out as Tropical Storm Claudette at this stage, and might even come out as another tropical storm, Tropical Storm Danny, if we get another surprise system, because Tropical Storm Bill was a big surprise to us. So this is pretty much a learning curve to me, and I'm really glad that it happened now, not when I had a far vaster audience. So I'm actually quite thankful that I have pre-named this system at this stage. It's taught me a lot, and it will definitely not be happening again on the channel. I'm going to be a lot more careful when it comes to naming videos, and I do really apologise for doing this. This is in no way my intention to frantic and worry the audience. It's my intention to get the news out to people, so that's why I don't have a problem with it. Some people have different opinions to others, and everyone's opinion is valid in this stage. And as you can see, a lot of my comments said this isn't Tropical Storm Bill. It did become Tropical Storm Bill a few hours later, but I think about 2 hours later after the time of upload. But that's still in absolutely no way, no excuse, because by the 2 hour mark I'd had over 200 views on this video. It was really starting to overperform. So that is my mistake. I've capitalised on calling this Tropical Storm Bill, and I have potentially raked in quite a bit of monetization value. So if there is any damages from the system, I do pledge all the money that I've made from this storm to charity. It won't be too much, but it's the least I can do from ripping people off, essentially. And I genuinely do feel bad about this. It is Tropical Storm Bill now, but just don't pre-name in the future. Don't pre-name like I've done now. Calling Invest 92L could become Tropical Storm Claudette on approach to this place. That's probably about as far as you can go, and even that, I find dodgy right now. I don't mind it in the description of videos. Just make sure that people know that it isn't called this storm yet, and I will be doing that in the future of all of my videos, and I will be going back and changing my description. But again, just pre-naming in general is quite touch and go. You can really use it to your advantage, or you can really screw it up and make a lot of people upset. And I got the crime for this. I did the crime and I'm doing the time. This video's got 8 dislikes already, and I'm in no way ashamed of that. That is totally deserved, to be honest. Honestly, that's deserved. I've made a mistake, I've screwed up, and it's not going to happen again. And I just really want everyone that pre-names to recognise that you've made a mistake and that you need to screw up. And I just want everyone in the future to realise that pre-naming in this sort of format is bad, and you should definitely be apologising for it. So if you've done it in the past, private those videos and make an apology for it, because it just isn't a good way to go. And it's definitely not, you're definitely not earning your own views. You're using clickbait to earn them. Clickbait and titles, it's just clickbait, it is. It's pure clickbait. This is an unedited video, so that's why I'm stalling all over the place. I have a video coming out, or it might have just dropped, about the National Hurricane Centre actually screwing up. They confused Invest 93L with Invest 92L, which I've never seen them do before, actually, and Forecaster Stewart, who's generally pretty good, actually did screw it up. I'm not sure if the website was doxed or anything. I'm not pointing the finger out at the National Hurricane Centre. It was probably just human error. But again, you just don't pre-name. That's the gist of this video. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope it's taught you something. If you are a frequent abuser of pre-naming, please halt it from the future. It's just for the better of the YouTube community. That's all from me, and I'll catch you all in the next storm. Goodbye.